Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for
I'm sure
having
you were
me.
listening intently there to Paul Battles. We
Yes,
were talking about Earth Day was yesterday.
Yes.
Protect the species was the theme this year.
Yep.
And we are facing these challenges. I mean, he was telling us that the northern white rhino is now extinct. The black rhino in West Africa is now extinct.
Yeah, it's a big problem, you know. I think, you know, obviously listening to all the stats and that sort of thing, Rocking for Rhinos, we're trying to take a different view. We've got so many professionals on the ground that are doing amazing work. You've got anti-poaching units, you've got specialised veterinary services that are going out and saving rhinos. And it's a very multifaceted sort of thing that's going on in the country at the moment, and we need people that can cover different spectrums of what's going on with the rhino poaching in the country.
Yeah.
And
just you decided
Yes.
to focus on the rhino, but it's one of those animals that's on the red list, as we know.
Yes.
But the focus on the rhino is particular for you. Why?
To be quite honest, it was a species that sort of came under threat a few years ago, and I think 2010, 2011, the poaching numbers started increasing. But to be honest, for myself, it's not really about the rhino. It's about what's happening to wildlife around the world. So it was more about standing up for wildlife conservation in general, and rhino were just the key species that were in the spotlight at the time, and that kind of triggered me into actually taking action.
So now you're going to live up a 50-meter high scaffold tower for one full calendar month.
Yes,
Tell me about that.
Yes, basically I came up with the idea over the festive season, and basically we've been doing festivals for the past few years in Hoedspruit, Limpopo, and we've been trying to raise funds to put towards anti-poaching efforts. And unfortunately, you know, we're in a very small location there, and we're not getting the exposure we need. So I came up with an idea that's a bit more extravagant, kind of old school activism, where people used to do pole sitting to speak about, you know, important causes. So we decided to build this big structure, and using social media today, we're trying to spread the message of conservation around the world.
So when are you going up there?
I go up on Friday. Hopefully the weather would have cleared by then, but it's 26th of April, and I'll be up until the 26th of May.
Just paint a picture to our viewers. What kind of structure is this? Are you sitting in open air? Is it like a little container or what?
Yeah, it's a massive scaffolding structure sponsored by Johannesburg Scaffolding. It's 16 meters high. It's got a 10 by 10 meter base. We're going to be wrapping the whole thing with beautiful rhino images as a sort of tribute to rhino conservation. And then basically I'm living on top of that tower, 5 by 5 meters, and I've got a little hut. So it's pretty much exposed.
And you won't come down for 1 month?
Unless there's a severe lightning storm and I feel my life is, you know, in threat, then I'll
okay,
come
but
down.
this is all for a good cause, and people can donate to support you while you're up there.
Yes, they can do. We've got a PayFast account on our website, which is www.rockingforrhinos.org.za. And then otherwise they can follow our Facebook pages to get involved as well.
What are you targeting to raise?
We are looking at 3 million for rhino conservation. We've got different beneficiaries on board, different anti-poaching units, as I said earlier, like wildlife veterinary services as well. But yeah, that's a target that we're looking at raising.
Yeah. Now, your organization works in collaboration, I'm sure, with others, because on your own,
correct.
You can't really.
No, that's
Who else is supporting your initiative?
Well, basically, we're supporting beneficiaries, so we're going to spread the money that we raise. So we've got ProTrack Anti-Poaching Unit, the Rhino Task Team, we've got Jan Maria Saving the Survivors, Black Mambas Anti-Poaching Unit, then we've got Flying for Rhino and Conservation Trust, and then also ProTrack Canine Anti-Poaching Unit.
Yeah, but you do need some running costs yourself.
Yeah, we do need support. So basically Montecasino has come on board as a sponsor. They're helping us out with the venue. And we've got other corporate guys that are getting involved, helping where they can. But we do need corporate sponsorship.
I was trying to work out what will the hashtag be on social media. Is it the Hour Up the Tower hashtag, or is it a different hashtag?
That's one of them. There'll be Rhino Tower as well. But Hour Up the Tower, we're basically looking at challenging corporates to come up the tower, spend an hour up the tower with me to see what I go through on a daily basis, and then they can make a donation to the cause as well.
Well, good luck. It's all for a good cause.
Thank you so much.
Rocking for Rhinos. Gareth Pacha is going to be going up on Friday onto that specially constructed 16-meter high scaffold tower in Montecasino, and all in the cause of raising up to 3 million rand for rhino and wildlife conservation efforts.